Hey, fire signs, welcome in. Let's see what's going on with your energy. Welcome back, guys. If you are a part of this channel and you return back as often as you do, I appreciate you all for returning back. If you are new, my channel can be very intense at times, and I'm very sharp at times, and so you're just going to have to learn me as we go, because I feel energy and I will speak right out of that space. So a lot of times I do look at crime and stuff like that, and so anyway, I'm kind of focused on that type of energy to catch criminals and things like that, or to catch the energy before somebody goes down that lane. So anyway, if this message is for you, then it'll be for you. Otherwise, you could be a bystander to the message. This could be past energy for you that needs to be transmuted. I don't know. But anyway, welcome if you do stay. All right, let's get started. I'm just going to take a few words here. They don't necessarily have to go with the tarot reading. I'm just taking words that if they hit your spirit a certain way, then they do for whatever. There is a renewed sense of hope that is out here. I've actually got some pretty decent readings. The last couple of these readings that I'm doing, it's not what I meant to say. The air and the earth reading. The earth reading was over the top, but some people are renewing some stuff, and that's great. Okay, so it says, I love you more than words can say. Is that here? Beautiful. What else you want to bring out here? What else? Hold on. So there's law involvement here, and there is. The earth reading was like over the top. Somebody's dealing with emotional problems, or maybe a third party has emotional problems. I got to meditating about that earth reading, and for some of you all, a third party's in the way of something possibly for you that, if it's safe for your love, it's safe for your love. I don't know. Somebody in that reading did have a lot of OMG coming out there, but somebody's dealing with emotional issues, problems, then I send you love and light. Hopefully you can work through them. I don't know what kind of trauma you're dealing with, but anyway, it says that your last actions affected me greatly. And I was so full of myself, I've changed. And somebody has changed somewhere, I guess. And it did say that it was truthful. And whether you're working through something and you're in the process of, transforming something, and some of you all have changed completely, it'll tell itself in this reading. It says somebody is greedy for gain only in the connection here, or they have been, or you really, if you deal with somebody who's got issues, then you might really want to use your intuition. Stupidness. That stuff's a root of evil. All right. If somebody was so full of themselves and they really have changed and they're upright and they only were in a connection for the greedy purpose, then fine, you're going to have to weigh somebody's actions out. I mean, somebody's last words have affected somebody, and if that caused somebody to go on a road to heal, then fine. Things take place for reasons. All right, let's see. There's the heartbreak right there. That was just in the earth reading. It is very heartbreaking for something, especially if you are dealing, law enforcement's out here to something. Okay, if that's the only card that goes to your story, then whatever. If somebody's greedy for gain and they got the emotional problems, and it's showing here in the Three of Swords then. So if you're new, I'm going to go down different lanes of this same energy for any given person, because it's a collective reading, so you'll help me to interpret the way that I need to. Show me fire energy. What's the situation out here? The Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody can do them all by themselves. They're very fruitful. They probably have been segregated. It can be a segregation card. It's a single person card as well. They're whole on the inside. It's about being prudent when that card comes out. So there is something bright out here, and the government is here, and the sun right now is in Libra, which is a justice card, and the sun is a government card just in itself. There's a love and romance situation out here. I love you. I love you more than words can say is that here. All right, and if that's truthful, then it is truthful. And then this came out in the earth reading as well. So whoever, there were third parties in the hidden. So whatever that, if that third party is law enforcement for some people, it is. If the third party for some people is I was so full of myself, I've changed and I went and got some counsel, then it is. Okay, somebody's got emotional issues, then they did or they do. Okay, if the third party is some crazy around you and law enforcement has to be there and it is safe for you to love and there's a renewed sense of hope, then that energy will go in that direction. I don't know your story, but there were 3 different scenarios in that reading that was really over the top. Let's see what's in the hidden here. Somebody's conflicted here. There is a defeat on something. There's 5 swords here. And somebody's having a cow about something dealing with a matter in a really big way, and somebody's last words affected them greatly, and they've got emotional situations and issues around a matter, then so be it. I don't know. If somebody confronted something with high discernment and it just like forced something in a matter, then something like that is here with that. What's hidden here for fire energy? What's hidden here? Secrets. The High Priestess came out and I read it 2 different directions in the earth reading. Greedy for gain. Man, that's a bunch of crap. Once you grow up, whoever that energy is, man, what in the world? You're evil. No wonder you got emotional problems. All right, that's a bad greed card. And the love of money is the root of all evil. And somebody's also segregated, because this is a segregation card. I'm misusing you for your money, okay? And I'm greedy. I know that you got high intuition, and I'm just using you for your money. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. While you're cray-cray, whoever that is. Somebody's got some high volume intuition in the secret, regardless what you think you are in this, or whoever that nonsense is about. This is secretly, so I keep getting that construction energy that comes out. This pictograph looks like a ladder that's on its side, and it actually has a meaning of a wall that separates. And that wording was there in the earth reading, and jail was everywhere. And so if somebody's being contained behind a wall secretly, there's secrets out here, then they get set for a long freaking time with that energy, because law enforcement's out here involved in something, in wording. Okay? So it is what it is at that point. It's ridiculous. Your children are out here attached to some stuff, and that comes out secretly. Somebody's really trying to use their intuition to have some strength. Also, I guess, to have some conversation about saying what somebody's last words were that really affected them. Okay? They were full of themselves in some situation. If they're going to humble themselves, then they're having a hard time opening up. I'll read it that way as well. If you're truthful, you'll show yourself to be truthful. What else is in the hidden? What else is in the hidden? What else is in the hidden? All this money is in the hidden. Well, anyway, and a commitment is also in a hidden. That's also a commitment card for those of you who are dealing with, a situation where there's third parties. There's a player here, folks. What's your freaking problem, man? Once you grow up, show me these secrets. It makes me mad, folks, to see this nonsense. How old are people? How old are you? Well, somebody ain't grown up here. They're a freaking player, and they're nasty. To be only greedy for gain. You got a big fat problem. You do have emotional problems. You need to go to a therapist or something. I don't know. You need to find God. What you need to find. You got a bad problem. Show me this High Priestess, these secrets out here. It's ridiculous. There's a word out here that goes to take merchandise. There's a thief out here. How dare you? And again, being used for that, for discernment of, or somebody knows that, or somebody knows what that nonsense is about, and you come up on somebody who does have a connection to the Most High God, and you think you're trying to do some nonsense out here, and if you're a dirty cop, you're in trouble. Understand me? Show me the secrets out here, Yehovah. There's a housekeeper out here attached to something. One of the words goes to a vacuum. Alright, well, anyway, you going inside somebody's house and you think you can just put your hands on things that aren't yours. And if you're upright housekeeper, then you are. I'm not talking to you then. But that housekeeper came out yesterday. Show me those secrets. The little manipulator. Somebody's father is here. That word is Abba. Okay? Or somebody's father is upright. You got a little player around you, or your kid needs to be talked to. I don't really know, because your children are here. I don't know how old your kids are, but this is somebody in headship. So if there is law enforcement in upright law enforcement watching some stupid idiot that's got emotional problems, and they're only there for somebody's money, and the word is take merchandise out here, you're going to go to jail, because it showed so in the earth reading, you freak. I'll call you for what you are. You're an enemy of God, and God said he was going to make his enemies scatter. You are not going to pull one over on anyone who is connected with this reading that needs to know the information who you are. Show me this magician. The nine of, they got emotional problems. You're dealing with somebody that's got emotional problems out here. Okay? They're cray-cray. They're going to go to jail. I feel like this person's fixing to get caught. They're going to go to jail. The Hierophant in the reverse. This is secret societies. This is somebody who don't have their morals and their ethics. This is, so I had anointing oils and spices that came out. And if you're not upright in your spirituality, folks, and you using God's name in vain, because this goes back to preachers, teachers, mentors, things like that. Also hospitals, and somebody needs a hospital. There's a position here. That's in the reverse. Okay, this goes back to like backwards organization stuff. Somebody's in magic. That's why they're crazy. That's why they're freaking crazy. That's why they're a player. Okay, there's secrets out here. FBI is out here with that nonsense as well. I don't know. That's stupid. I don't have time for it. There's the Emperor right there. I don't have time for the energy. It's time people grow up, man. You got a problem. Bunch of birds flying over your freaking head. Show me fire energy. So if you're new, I feel this energy. I just won't put up with the nonsense, folks. I just won't. Somebody's a nutcase out here, and nobody should have to put up with the nutcase, man. And somebody of high importance just came out in the earth reading, and either they are upright or they're playing little games out here because they're mental and they got a bunch of stupid on them. Okay, somebody does. Get a good look at what you look like with a bunch of birds flying over your head if you set up in a place of high importance and you are using your high importance for cray-cray. I have no respect for you. Get off my channel. Get away from people. May God uproot you and make you scatter because your brain's already scattered. And if you're sitting up here saying hallelujah and you're a backwards piece of freak, how dare you say hallelujah to my God who's running the universe, who deserves to have respect. Using people for their money. So the courthouse is here. So I think the word court was there. Okay, somebody trying to get either they're going to get caught. This person's either going to get caught. There is upright enforcement, or not, or they're playing with the law to get something done because they want money. I don't know. But then a bunch of freaks that are out here attached that way, I guess. I don't really know. We're going to find out, I guess. We're going to find out. We're going to freaking find out about it. You need to go to jail. I don't care how important you think you are. If you're crooked, if you're crooked. What else should I bring out here? It's retarded. High honor. Or somebody's out here, either in the military or I don't know, and there's all the money. We got large sums of it in the secret. And somebody's a little manipulator out here, and they got secrets out here with the high priestess. Okay? And either they are connected with being some type of a construction worker. I don't know what that goes to, but that wall is here as well. I don't really know. But there's a lot of money out here. There is. Is there really a renewed sense of hope? If somebody's playing you, folks, you really better use your intuition. Obviously, I'm talking to a soul group collective out here. And somebody thinks that they're going to try to take somebody for their money. And that's exactly what came out today in the Instagram reading. The person's a freak somewhere. Trip them up in their own traps, Jehovah. Bunch of nonsense. A judge is out here. Okay, well, there's courthouse and the imprisonment card. Speak on ya, because law enforcement is involved in something. Also, something connected with a property owner is out here. We got a Jezebel. Okay, Jezebel. I'm just giving with somebody's a player. Somebody's playing games out here. They want somebody's merchandise, their home, their property. Okay, they got secrets out here. They're a manipulator. Somebody is. Show me fire. Increase in promotion. It's all over here. And it came out with secrets. It came out with secrets. Imagine that. Speak on, Jehovah. Something about there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about you. Somebody from your past was there in the earth reading. There's also a truthful friend and a truthful person out here. They're either being targeted or the third party's crazy around your connection. For some cases, only you know who you are and what you stand for. Okay, if somebody does have gel up on them. There's military out here attached to some stuff in a really big way. Or the person's crazy and they went nuts in the military, or obviously that's also law enforcement type of energy. A group that's bound together. A group, for some people's cases, there's a group playing a game together like this. Okay. The community was there in that reading as well. Or this person's all over the community. Got the whole community all riled up to do the same thing for them. I don't really know. But people that are straightening their little rear ends up, man, on my channel. I won't put up with this nonsense. I won't put up with the energy. So somebody's been holding themselves back, but it's time to move forward now. And somebody is going to speak because it says it's time to speak. So you're either going to get up in here and tell the truth, or your little stupid demons are going to come out of you, and I'm going to cast them out if anybody thinks they're going to come up to me like that. Okay? Because the Spirit of the living God's in me, and I will do an execution, or I will execute those demons right down to the pit of hell. Something connected with having self-mastery out here. Well, anyway. The HR department. You could work for HR department dealing with somebody. I don't know. Let me grab my glasses here. Says to let no man say when he is tempted, I'm being tempted of God, for God cannot be tempted with evil. And so if you're being tempted, or you're mad, or you're whatever out here and saying, well, God, set me up as God, don't do that kind of stuff. Okay, somebody's coming around to tempt you. You better have some understanding to leave that freak, because there's full of evilness there with that energy. Okay. And it's something on the inside of you that's being drawn away. Let no man say when he's tempted, I'm tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil. Neither tempts any man. But every man is tempted when he's drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then when lust has conceived, it brings forth sin. And sin, when it is matured, it brings forth death. Okay? Well, anyway, it's something going to end. For some people, there will be an execution. For some people's cases, you do a backwards organization when the Hierophant comes out in reverse like that. That's like the rights to sacrifice. You don't have rights to sacrifice people or children or anything like that. You're a nutso. This is Somebody's father's up here. The word is father that's out here on the high priestess. So definitely, if this is a Catholic priest, says the Hierophant's out here, and something's going on with that, then I guess I could, read it that way. If that's a wolf in sheep's clothing somewhere, I don't know. But it says to let not an evil speaker be established in the earth. And this is the Aleph head, which represents somebody who leads clans of people. And how dare you, whoever the person is, I don't care who it is. That is a church type of energy. But whoever the person is, we don't want you to be established in the earth to speak nothing against the Most High God. Okay? It says, evil shall hunt the violent man. So if you think you're going to play somebody out here and play some little stupid game because you're only out here for the money and all this money does appear here, and you aren't upright and you're twisted and you got mental problems real bad, okay, and you think you're going to get up here and be at something of importance somewhere, okay, evil's going to hunt you according to the word of the Most High. You are not going to play no games with nobody no more, because I'm going to shut you down energetically. So it does say, Yoba says somebody is ready to speak. It's right here. Where did it go? Anyway, it's out here. The hardware store this time's coming out. That's incredible. I had the hammer come out in the air reading. I had the construction the worker come out in the earth reading. We had that builder yesterday come out. Well, anyway, whatever that's about. An abomination is out here. Well, somebody's abominable. Somebody's stupid and abominable in this reading. What a shame. Yet, something's going to be bright out of a situation, because God's going to get the last say of the matter. Secrets are out here. Well, it's out here in wording. It's out here with the high priestess. It's out here with the runes. And somebody's a stupid out here. And this goes to magic. And somebody does think that they can do spell work on you. So either you people, and somebody's just really abominable. So either you like being abominable and hateful and nasty, and there's somebody in authority up here that's of high importance somewhere that's either involved in this nonsense or is taking care of the nonsense. It's going to play out the way that it's going to play out. We're going to see. We're going to see the CH, the Q, and the X. And the Q is up here in what's going on out here as well. The B, the J, the T, and the A, and the H is out here this reading. Good luck, folks. Good luck. Good luck.